Hi, I'm Tanvir Rasul. I'm a current senior studying artificial intelligence at Carnegie Mellon University, and I built a real-time conversation insights platform using xAI's Grok API. This system processes thousands of customer support conversations from Twitter and extracts actionable business intelligence. Let me show you what it can do. So this is the main page that I'm using to display this information. This I will call the live dashboard. As you can see, I registered 5,000 total conversations, and I have processed all of these 5,000 conversations and generated comprehensive insights for each. Right at the top, we have the key metrics, which is total conversations processed, average sentiment score, which is 0.01, pretty neutral overall. And we detected about 179 knowledge gaps and 15 trending topics. So the sentiment distribution chart shows that we have a healthy mix of positive, neutral, and negative feedback. Primarily, we have more positive feedback than negative and neutral feedback. The topic clustering and The topic, uh, the topic clustering chart shows what's the most popular topics mentioned in tweets, um, and what customers want to talk about the most. Technical support, product issues, and praise are the top categories in this example. And this sentiment over time timeline chart um, uh, shows trends over times, helping us spot patterns in customer satisfaction. We see it started off um, on the bottom side neutral, and then as time went on, it became gradually more positive overall. So one of the most powerful features is knowledge gap detection. The system automatically identifies unresolved customer queries. Things like specific issues not mentioned appeared at 38 times, for example. This tells us where our documentation or support is falling short. On the trend side, we see Halloween and burrito promotion spiking, real-time trend detection in action, and this makes sense because our data is collected up until October 31st. So it's relatively during the time of Halloween. So the trending does seem to be working correctly. These are some cool features I wanted to add in myself. Brand sentiment analysis. I feel like this is something really valuable for businesses where companies can argue, we can see which companies are getting the best customer feedback. Some brands are scoring positive, others negative. This gives executives immediate visibility into brand health across their portfolio. Um, as of right now, there's no way to map an actual company, but we have its IDs, which is these ads. And I also include another section called priority issues. The priority issues dashboard automatically flags urgent negative conversations that need immediate attention. These red alerts are customers with sentiment scores below negative zero point 0.7, aka they're really unhappy and they really want help right now. As we see from the first one, we see at Sprint Care is the worst customer service. Obviously, a very negative sentiment. And our model was actually able to detect its severe negative sentiment pretty well. So this is our detailed insights analysis. Each conversation is fully analyzable. If we click any of the rows, we can get a complete breakdown. Um, let's just go with this one, for example. We can see the full text right here. We can see the exact sentiment score. This one scored negative zero point 0.6. This is because there's some negative sentiments, such as using the word unfortunately, and just it's a negative connotation. It also has identified knowledge gaps. So the knowledge gap in this situation is how to resolve the issue of the problem occurring on every show and during pause slash rewind. It's also can detect trends, but for this one, there's no trends detected. And it even has AI reasoning for its analysis. So like why it gave it a negative score. The AI's reasoning in this case was the customer expresses frustration with a recurring technical issue across all shows and functions on Roku. And if you read through the sentence, it kind of matches that explanation. I also built a comprehensive evaluation framework comparing three Grok model variants, Grok 3, Grok 4 fast reasoning, and Grok 4 fast non-reasoning. And currently we are using Grok 3 because it came out with a 92% sentiment accuracy and best clustering performance. So the platform uses Python with fast API for the backend, SQL Alchemy for data persistence, async processing for scalability, and chart.js for visualizations. Everything is containerized with Docker for easy deployment. And yeah, this whole system was built in 4 hours as part of your xAI's engineering assessment. Thanks for watching.